Hello, my loves. Welcome to my channel. I am Shannon. This is Lifestyle Manifesting. And on my channel, I am talking about manifesting as a lifestyle, every area of your life. Manifest and design your life. Be the architect of your life and design it how you want it to be. Let's talk about manifesting a specific person, because manifesting a specific person has everything to do with you. It has everything to do with you, how you see and perceive yourself. Think about what your identity is or your personality. It's your self-concept. I have a self-concept course that is powerful. I created a blueprint to be the version of you with your specific person. If you're interested in that, check the link in my bio. And this, in order to manifest a specific person, you have to change your concept of self. You can't be the victim and manifest your specific person. You have to be the version of you that has your desire. So contemplate and get clear on what that version of you looks like, because the version of you with your specific person is not feeling rejected and not feeling hurt and not feeling like you're not number one. The version of you with your specific person feels like you're number one. That version of you feels like you already have things, you already have the relationship, you already have and know that it's done. So that version of you is enjoying your life. Not spending time thinking about processes and creating this effort to manifest, because manifesting should feel effortless. Okay, it is effortless because we've already been doing this our whole life. Just change your perception of yourself, your conception of yourself. Be the version of you who's like, yeah, I'm chosen. I know I'm chosen. I choose me. I love me. I love my life. I have a great life. I have so much to offer. I see my value. I know my value. I know. And then when you think of that specific person, start to see a whole new version of them. Don't look at the version of them who treated you bad or rejected you or just ghosts you. You have to stop telling that story, and you need to start telling a new story consistently. You tell the new story until the manifestation has been materialized, until you have your manifestation and you're living that life. So it's really important, no matter what you see, that circumstance doesn't matter, because the causation is you and go into your imagination. You are first cause. You are the creator of your reality. Don't let the 3D and what you see in the circumstance have more power over you. Don't give it more power. We unconsciously give it more power because for a lifetime, most of us, for a lifetime, unless our parents were teaching us this, we believed that the world had more power outside of us. We thought that we didn't have any control over it. But you do. All you have to do is change your perspective, and you stay consistent with your new perspective. You stay loyal to the new perspective. You stay loyal to the new version of you. Go use my course as a blueprint, and then you need to be that version of you every single day. You are no longer that old version of you. You look at that old version of you and you say, I love you, I give you value, thank you for getting me to where I am in this place I am right now. And now you focus on the present moment. You focus on the version of you who has your desire. What does that look like? How could you wake up every day contemplating the version of you with your desire? So I actually have a client, we've been working together for a month. Okay, so she's manifesting weight loss. In the beginning, she was affirming that version of her that feels great in her body, feels really good, feels lighter, feels thinner, okay, because she's manifesting weight loss. So those are the thoughts and the feelings of the version of her living in the end with her desire. So we had a call a week later. That was the first week. A week later, she's like, I feel good, but I haven't seen any results. Well, okay, you have to intend. I intend to see results. And as we continued to talk, she started saying, well, I don't know if I want to go to this party. It's happening in a couple weeks, because she was visualizing, okay, catch when you're doing this with your specific person, no matter what the desire is. So she was saying, I don't know if I want to go because I haven't lost the weight. So that means in her mind, she was already picturing that her friends were picturing her without losing weight. But you have to continue to focus on the identity of the version of you losing weight. So when she started losing weight was after that meeting we had. So I was getting her to a place in her mind to help her see when she's thinking about a party in the future that she's going to, she can't visualize the old version of herself going. She can't visualize the old version of herself that hasn't lost the weight and not wanting to go, because now she's identifying with that version. It was really like not even realizing it, right? Unconsciously identifying with the old version. So we got into her mind to see that vision, to see the vision of, yes, she is going to that party because she feels good about herself. She feels great in her body. She looks hot. She looks great. She has lost weight. So we went through this, right? So think about with your own manifestation. By the way, she lost 5 pounds over 10 days. After that meeting, because she stopped identifying herself as the version who couldn't lose weight, or even in a few weeks when there was going to be a party, she was still identifying as arriving to the party and looking like the old self, like there wasn't movement. So let's translate this to the specific person. If, let's say, you're going to go out and you know your specific person might be there, but you're thinking that you're not with your specific person and they might be there. And what if there was someone else? Or what if well, all of that aligns with the old version of you. I don't care if they're there with anyone else or anything. You in your mind should not let that circumstance create what your reality is. So you have to get clear and solid in your mind and with more conviction, like you intend, you go, and that you are together. Or it doesn't matter what you see, you know it's already done. You're already in the bridge of incidents. The more that you could stay in the place of knowing it's done, you're in the bridge of incidents. This has already transitioned. You have transported. You want to think about transporting into that reality or shifting into that reality. You've already done that, but you have to stay loyal in your mind. You have to see the version, even when you're thinking of the future. Think of the future going to that holiday party with not alone, because then you're rehearsing being alone. Think of going to the holiday party with your specific person is going with you. Rehearse that vision in your mind. And that's what the mental exercise is, because the mental exercise is you see something different in the 3D reality, but your mental exercise is no matter what you see, whatever that circumstance is, that's not what's going to determine what your outcome is. What excuse me. What determines your outcome is, are you loyal to that vision in your mind, or are you distracted by the 3D reality? Just keep coming back. It's not a big deal if you got triggered. It's not a big deal. Okay, ultimately we want to get to a place where we're less and less triggered. You will get there if you are feeling triggered. You will get there. Just keep coming back to that place of saying, no matter what you do, it's okay. You're creating that deliberately. You want to create deliberately. This is all okay. I'm already on the path. I know what I'm doing. You're not seeking out answers. You start declaring, I have the answers, because all the answers are within you. You have the answer within you. I'm just aligning with you right here to help guide you a little bit, but you have the answer within you. You could go close your eyes and just sit in stillness and peace and listen to the inner voice instead of listening to the outer world, okay? And align with that reality. Now just stay loyal to that consistently. You fall off the wagon, no big deal, just get right back on. With the frequency of getting back on again and again and again keeps solidifying that new version of you. So it's okay. You solidify it even more. So it's not a big deal that you fell off the wagon. You never are going backwards. You're never going, 1 step ahead and 5 steps backwards. That's never happening. What's happening is you're understanding on a deeper level how you create and what's happening in your own world. Just keep your mind open with a broader perspective and be more observant and aware of your own reality. All right, I am going to answer some questions. When you're wondering, like, what do I need to do, right? Sometimes we have those thoughts, like, what do I need to do, or what am I doing wrong? All you have to do yourself, because you can problem solve yourself is say, I need to feel like you need to feel like you have something. You have to practice having something already. Start practicing fulfillment. Practice how it feels to feel content. Practice how it feels to feel okay no matter what's going on in the world. Practice already having and knowing, like literally the whole world is yours as a gift. It's your playground. It's for fun. So start knowing that. Start knowing this whole world's here for you as a gift. So ask yourself, how does it feel how does it feel feeling that you have something? So you could practice that already because you have things. You could feel that you have things by thinking about gratitude and being thankful and feeling blessed. Like, I am the most blessed person. Okay, keep affirming the version of you with your desire consistently, in your mind consistently. Okay, believer 64, I asked for a man that was 90% perfect. I got everything I asked for. 18 years with my soulmate. I love that. Thanks for sharing that story. 18 years. Congratulations. 90% perfect. You could even just say it's 100% perfect. Just Ann, you've helped me change how I see myself, and SP now sees me that way. I am exactly who I want to be. Congratulations, Ann. And okay, so you're doing amazing. Anything you're thinking about, just keep your focus on the vision of this gets stronger. It gets better. It's always going up. We don't have to have hills and valleys in our reality. There is a perception that we have to hit, we have to hit an obstacle before we can grow. But that again is just another belief. We don't have to hit an obstacle to grow. We could create a belief and a reality where it gets better and better and better. You don't need obstacles and you're still growing and you're still expanding in some unbelievable ways. Believer 64, people cry when I tell them about my soulmate relationship, or they get goosebumps. I love that. Yeah, they cry because they cry for being happy for you. They get goosebumps because they're like, wow, that is a beautiful story. I love it. Can we listen to your night affirmations on YouTube while we are doing something like driving? Sure. Those are not affirmations that put you to sleep. And I actually have many affirmations that have more of an upbeat, like my I am abundance affirmation is more upbeat. Okay, the point of those affirmations is really to have new thoughts and to align yourself with more of a vision of, I am abundance, I have abundance, there is money available everywhere. It's so easy to get money, right? I have my hot girl meditation that also is more upbeat. I love listening to that when I'm just walking around, walking my dog, getting in the car, absolutely. So I usually will put in one earpiece and I'll listen to that. And it's getting to a place of, this is who you are, right? And the affirmations in that video are, I am confident and I know that I'm valuable and I know that I'm powerful and I know that I'm attractive. Okay, SP just moved to another state. Did I feel that unchosen? I created a move. It's coming from you, okay? So sometimes we don't know what we planted. And then we have a harvest, right? And we didn't really realize the seeds that we planted, the thoughts that we had. But all of your reality is your harvest. So you can usually identify that. That's when I have a one-on-one meeting with someone. I do video calls one-on-one. And I can help with the conversation figure out, and pinpoint what that is for you. You have the ability to figure that out also. So is it that you felt like unloved or not chosen, or people always move away? Or is it like, I'm afraid to get too close because people always abandon me? I mean, something within you has created this. But the even more important thing to know is you can manifest that they move back into state, okay? You can create that reality. So it's, what do you want? Just start focusing on the version of you who has what you want. Now affirm that version consistently. You're not focusing on the person that has moved away. Start focusing on that version of you who's like, everything I love loves me, and everything I want wants me. And I draw people and things and places into my experience and my world, those are the thoughts of the version of you who draws things to you, not pushes them away. So start thinking of, I love to receive. It's about receiving too. You allow yourself to receive. I allow myself to receive. I'm going to give myself the relationship I always wanted. I'm going to give myself and allow myself to have the thing that I want. Yes, I've been scripting. Each time 3D is not showing my manifestation and persisting that SP loves me. Perfect. Okay, wait, I manifested him back. Now I want to be in a serious relationship with him. So that's what you want to be affirming. Affirm, we're in a serious relationship. Okay. So wait, I'm just looking at your other part of your question. Yeah, so continue to persist in, put a little bit less focus on him and more focus on what your needs and what your wants are. So your needs and your wants, I love being in a relationship. What is it that you love about being in a relationship and being in a serious relationship? And then when you think about him, assume that that's what he wants. He would never want to lose you. He would never want to lose you. That's what he wants. He wants a serious relationship. He wants to be with you. So let those be your natural assumption when you think of him. If you have an assumption and you think, well, I'm not sure if he's ready, you have to change that assumption. You change that assumption by affirming the new, you create a new affirmation to replace that old belief. And now you'll create a new belief. So you just have to persist in that, okay? Our relationship, so think broader, okay? Think broader, not just, right here what's happening, but what's the broader picture? My relationships always get stronger. My relationships grow deep. So you have to think of yourself as a person who knows how to do that. And you can, just simply by declaring that you are that person, you will become that person. Because as you declare that, you take action based on where your focus and attention is. So as you declare, I know how to create a solid relationship. I know how to communicate. I know how to feel open and emotionally intelligent. I know how to create a relationship that looks like that. And then what is it like to be in a relationship with you? It's the best place to be. I find out December 9th, if I get off the wait list for my dream internship, how can I affirm? I already got it. Okay, so how you affirm, you could create imaginal conversations where your family or friends are congratulating you. So like close your eyes and imagine hearing your friends saying, wow, congratulations. They are so thrilled and excited for you that you have this internship. And what are you saying back to them in your mind? So create that inner conversation. Let that could be one way, that's one technique of going to the end. And you could just know, I got this. So be confident in who you are. That version of you who's like, I get what I want. I get the internship I want. I get every job I want. The money rolls in just like I want. Okay, so start creating that version of you who knows that you know how to create everything you want. Thank you, Carla. Okay, Cecily. When we send people thoughts from across the room, do they receive it in real time? They do. So you have to, yes, they do. They do receive it in real time. You create that belief. Understand your beliefs are creating your reality. That person is receiving your thought instantly. Will they show you and react on it? Well, sometimes we do have to practice. For example, in my VIP group, I have a monthly subscription group, right? It's an app. I have people in the group, and I am working right now. We just started learning to manifest on a time frame. So there's a perspective out there. You can't manifest by a certain time, and that's lack and da-da-da. Okay, but it's possible because all possibilities exist. So The more you practice something, no matter what it is, it's the same thing with manifesting. You practice, you learn, you figure out how you're doing it on your own. You can manifest anything. So start creating in your mind. This manifests instantly. This is happening in real time. When I have a thought, people show and reflect and respond to me that thought. Okay, now, if your world's not showing you that immediately, add the action step on. Okay, you're having a thought. What do you want that person, how you prove it to yourself by in 10, that person comes up and comes over to you. Or in 10, that person does something specific that you would know that it was coming from you. High Vibe CEO said, I just came to say I love you and your expansive mind. Thank you. Yeah, Carla, I usually listen to your meditations when I'm working, wake up, at night, basically every time when I can. The affirmation videos will be powerful. It really helps you keep your mind focused on a reality of the things you want. And we have a whole 3D that may be telling us otherwise, right? 3D may tell us we need to be a certain way or look a certain way. Even our family may tell us we need to be a certain way. We're expecting, or we're creating our life based on what other people assume and think. So to be a conscious creator, you're no longer deciding who you are based on other people. You just decide who you are. So you have the thoughts that you want to have, deliberate thoughts about yourself, deliberate thoughts about what the vision of your life looks like. And there will be a time where you don't even need to listen to those affirmations, because it will just be part of your belief and your knowing, because it will keep reflecting back so much. People will say things to you, you would just be living that reality that you don't even need to listen to those affirmations, because that's part of your natural assumption. Okay, manifested movement from X, but not the love confession. What do I do? Okay, so I want you to recognize you have to tell yourself, yes, I did it. I manifested movement. It's working. Okay, because it's really important to build your belief with this concept, right? With the knowing, it's really more knowing, with the knowing that you're creating your reality, okay? So we do want to acknowledge and give confirmation to all those things that are happening, those manifestations that you did deliberately. So yes, movement, this is working. I'm awesome. I got this, right? This is you, the thoughts that you want to have. Okay, so the minute we think, but I didn't get what I wanted, now you're forgetting you're the operant power. You forgot that you're in charge. Okay, I get it, because you're learning and figuring out. Now you know when you're thinking, but I don't have it, or but he didn't confess or she didn't confess, right? When the person didn't confess, all you have to do is think instead, ooh, I manifested movement. Now you're gonna think, okay, they haven't confessed their love. What do you want to think now? I intend they confess their love. They're madly in love with me. Why wouldn't they be? Of course. I bring value. I am value. Okay, so then you can, chant off your self-concept affirmations, like seeing that vision of you with your desire. Okay, so we gotta X out the but. But I didn't get it, because you looked at the 3D and you thought you didn't get it yet, but it's already on its way. Okay, and when you say, but I don't have a confession, that's an affirmation. That's a feeling. That's actually more deeper than an affirmation. Is your feeling within is like, I don't have I didn't get what I wanted. Okay, so you have to keep persisting. I'm getting what I want. And it's a confession. And I'm the powerful manifester in my reality, and I know what I'm doing. I'm made of love. I know how to draw love to me. I love when people profess their love for me. I love when my specific person professes their love for me. Okay, so you have to say it and tell it like you want it to be, and continue to affirm that vision to replace the old vision of I didn't get what I wanted. I didn't get the confession. Okay, so that's what you do. Okay, what if I want a specific new romantic partner for a relationship? Then you affirm the version of you who's with, like who that specific person is with you. So what does that version of you look like? That version of you looks like you feel good and you feel confident about yourself. You feel like you're attractive. You feel like you have so much to offer. You know your self-worth. You know you're enough. So those are things you can affirm. Okay. Now, when you think of that specific person, imagine they're with you. You can create an imaginal scene that you've been out, you're already together in a relationship and you're out to dinner, and no, you could close your eyes and imagine they are sitting across the table from you. So imagine that you see them across the table from you. You're both laughing. Doesn't matter what the conversation is exactly, but the whole scene doesn't matter what it is. The scene needs to imply that you're together. The scene should imply that you're happy and it feels good. Because sometimes we'll see someone and we might like start to think, oh, that person's so great. And now we sort of put them on a pedestal without realizing it, because we go, well, they're really attractive and they're really successful and I really like them. And now we put them up there and we really don't even realize it, but we kind of put ourselves here. So make sure you're affirming your self-concept to put yourself up high in your own self-conception, right? Now, what is that? So sometimes if we think they're so great, I don't know, would they like me? Okay, because if you're thinking, would they like me? I mean, it's possible you can manifest that person, but okay, you need to be like, yes, they do. Okay, this is manifesting with confidence. Okay, be the level up the version of you who's like, I know. The version of you is like, I know that they are totally into me. I know they would love to be with me. And that's why you have to see yourself in the highest regard. You see the best in yourself. No matter what you do, you're gonna compliment yourself. You're going to be proud of yourself. You're going to tell yourself how good you look. You're gonna give all the things to yourself that you want from that partner. You give it to yourself. And that's gonna be, that is such an easy way to just manifest anyone into your life, by turning the focus onto yourself and give yourself the things that you want, that you would want from that relationship. Or when you're manifesting money, imagine yourself as the version of you who has all the money to buy anything you want. Can I manifest back an old SP even if he has a new girlfriend now? Yes, you can. So you understand that there are infinite versions of your specific person. You don't know that they're not broken up already, or that they're not getting along. Don't focus on them. Focus on you. And now picture that this person wants to be with you. Your reality is really responding to, you've already been doing this your whole life. All the people you've met in your life, you've manifested versions of different people into your life based on how you perceive yourself in relationship to that person. So you're already doing all of this. So all you have to do is change what you think. You think he has a girlfriend, he has a girlfriend. Okay? You think he doesn't have a girlfriend and he's with you, he's with you. Okay? So number one is affirm the story of you having all the things you want in life. That is key. Carla, I'm more focused on self-concept affirmation and on myself because I know my SP will find me irresistible. Absolutely. You're doing it perfectly. It's all done. I have focused more on being the prize and priority for myself. Then I know he will find out how great, a greater person I am. Yes. Yeah. And if you want to create an imaginal scene, so you're feeling good in your self-concept, you feel like you got this, start bringing your specific person into the picture and imagining. Create inner conversations. I have affirmation videos with inner conversations, so you can practice the inner conversations of what you would want to hear, because whatever we rehearse in our mind is what we live. When we rehearse it consistently and it's a dominant thought, that's what plays out in our world. So rehearse consistently, or persist, right? Persist in the things that you want someone to tell you. You want someone to tell you you are the most beautiful and they are madly in love with you, or they're just so crazy about you, like just want to be with you all the time. Then start rehearsing that. Start imagining that. Imagine hearing that and imagine what you would say back. That is powerful because you create the blueprint for the experience you want in your reality. You guys, I love you all. If you need additional help, download my course. It's a blueprint. It's in the link in the description. It's called Master Your Reality by Mastering Your Self-Concept. That is a blueprint to create the vision of you with your desire. Okay, so you're going to do that for 30 days, but I've had so many people manifest it before the 30 days. They manifested their specific person by focusing on self, focusing on the vision of you with your desire, focusing on the power that you hold and manifest, whether it's specific person or any desire. And if you need additional help, you can get in touch with me. The link's in my bio. I love you all. Have a great day. And let's think about something that we are grateful for, because gratitude aligns us with living in the end with our desires. So think about the things that you are grateful for, and that is helping you align with that vision of you have what you want. Love you all. Have a great night. Bye.